Welcome to today's Outlook on the 4th of February 2020. In today's video we will be covering Euro Dollar, Dollar CAD and Pound Dollar. We will also be touching on Kiwi, Euro Aussie, Pound Yen and possibly one more instrument. Okay, let's start off with Euro Dollar. The level we were watching last week was here. We were looking and expecting a bounce from here up into these lows. Which we got, which went to plan nicely. How we traded that, if we put the day dividers on, we had these levels marked out. You can see this is Monday's midpoint acting as nice resistance here. Resistance. We broke above. So if you go and watch last week's video, that'll give more insight into my thinking behind how we got involved in this. We were basically waiting for a break and retest of Monday's midpoint to play to this level, which happened quite nicely. Usually you just don't get it in a straight line like that, but we'll take it. So where are we at now in terms of what we want to be doing with this instrument? Well, this level is key because of the support here, resistance here, support, resistance, support. So this is a key level, and at the moment where price is at, we're just below this key level. We're in between the two levels that we like to be trading, so I'm waiting for a break above this level. I've also got my eye on this trend line because I feel a lot of people could be short from this trend line touch. So I'm waiting on the other side. If we can get a break above these two levels, that would be quite nice. Monday's range high comes in above these two levels, so I'll be looking to play that basically. Break above and look to play higher. We're a bit away from that yet, so we'll just see how the week unfolds really, but that's the plan. I'm still bullish Euro Dollar. I think a lot of people might get bearish from this trend line, so we'll see if we can trap them, break above and go higher. If it falls lower, then no problem, not really interested in it anymore. The next instrument I want to cover is Dollar CAD. We were looking to sell this last week and didn't get on board. The opportunity we were waiting for was, Monday range play, which is standard, but we broke back above the previous week's high and just went higher. So still got my eye on it. The daily levels that I'm looking at, especially this one, we have resistance, a little shelf of support here in the consolidation, resistance here, and it just plays nicely the whole way through. So where price is at the moment here, and we're just stuck between these two levels, so let's see what happens. This is the level really I want to be looking at. So if we can get below this level, although we're far away at the moment, that's what I'm looking for. Just Dollar CAD looks a bit overstretched to me. It could go for these highs, and I'm not really too worried about that, but I'm just sitting and waiting for the breakdown to get on the other side, because I feel like this could be undone very quickly, and that's really just my thinking behind it. Pound, look at the size of this. Monday's range nearly engulfs the whole of last week, but I want to step out to the weekly for a second. I like to place swing points. So the problem with this is it's being capped by this. So you can see the support and resistance running through here. That's my level, and even today we come down, spike back in. It looks quite messy with this huge down candle. I think we might just consolidate for a little while, but I'm keeping my eye on this level. So if we do break below, then I could be looking to get on board some shorts. But I think this could just consolidate for a while. So I'm just keeping an eye on that, and I think you should keep an eye on it as well, just for the time being. Moving on to Kiwi. On the weekly time frame, we have this low here, and then we have these highs, support and resistance on the weekly time frame. So higher time frame support and resistance is what I'm looking for, and nice touches over here as well. So it's a key level. Does it mean it's going to bounce? No, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to do anything. But what I'm looking at on the H1, we do have this consolidation. It's just being capped from these lows to these highs. So based off the higher time frame level, I'm wanting to play it to the long side. I don't really like shorting instruments into key levels and hoping that they break. I'd rather play the reverse of that. So basically, simply, H1 close above this, and then we start seeing this acting as support, and I'll be looking to play this higher. It's sort of similar to Euro last week. It's quite simple play. I'll be keeping my eye on that. I know we have news out later on tonight as well, so something to keep an eye on Kiwi. And I do like the way that it's consolidating here. It's a little bit like Euro Yen that I'll cover in just a second. But first of all, we'll go on to Euro Aussie. So we have another trend line here, but the it's going in what I like. Let me just clear this up. I'm at a level where I'm not wanting to long into areas where we've sold off heavily before. Yeah, I mean, we could come up, snatch this. I'd say that's where it probably wants to go. But on pullbacks, you can get nice little trades. So I'm watching Monday's low here at the moment. What have we got? We've got short-term resistance, support. We have a little deviation here. So I think this, if it does go higher, say it comes to Monday's midpoint, fills in a bit of this candle, then breaks down. At the moment, I'm not interested where it is at now, simply because this looks like a deviation of this, and it looks like we could go higher. So still half an hour for this candle to close, but I'm still not convinced as of yet. We'll see. A lot going on with this, but my bias is bearish, and I'm looking to sell. So this Monday's range, it's not convincing at the moment, basically because we have this support and resistance. It's been deviated, and if this was to hold, it should be going down. But I want to see if we do bounce higher. I'd like it to bounce higher up into here and then break down, or maybe take out some of these highs and then break down. It hasn't really done anything to warrant a fall yet, if that makes sense. But yeah, it doesn't. It looks very still bullish to me. So we'll come back to that. We'll see what happens throughout the day and maybe get involved tomorrow. But it's low down the list. Moving on to pound yen as well. So similar to cable, obviously. We're stuck between these two levels. Just thickening them up for you. So we're just stuck in this sort of range at the moment and waiting for a break either side. And today, obviously, we came down, swept last week's low into that higher time frame level, and we've just bounced. So this is just, I want to draw your attention to this level, as these levels, as it's important. We're in a range at the moment, but I'm waiting to play it either side. So if it comes up and breaks, then we can attack these highs. If it falls, then we're looking for shorts. So we'll move on to Euro Yen, just as I wanted to show you the previous Monday's previous Monday's high and previous Monday's low. It's just, you can see it's being capped. It was being capped in this level. Then we have a new Monday level coming in here, and it is breaking higher. Just get them on. So this is sort of similar thing I want to see to Kiwi. Even though Kiwi has broke lower and seems to want to break higher first, so that'll trap here and then hopefully break up and go for longs. Euro yen straight off the bat, but it's, if I'm going to go long, there's not much room. This is the next level, and to get risk reward, it's not great. So something to keep an eye on, maybe if we start breaking above this level as well. But this is just to sort of show you what the price action I want to see on Kiwi. H1 close, retest, and then we get upward movement. So that's that for this week. Any instruments you want me to cover, you can let me know, and I will cover them in tomorrow's video. Other than that, wishing you the best luck for today, and see you tomorrow.